Hey everybody, it's Triple J. Welcome back to another episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. And today, we're going to continue to work on some more of this infrastructure of this lake area. And while I was kind of looking at this and thinking about it since the last episode, I realized that this road is coming through here. Now, because my thought last time was that we could have, another sort of a neighborhood sprawl on this side that runs along the backside of this. But then I was thinking, where's that connection point happen? I don't know if I really want to connect it up here. I don't know. I wasn't sure. But I remember this road coming through here that leads directly to the downtown as well. So, this is going to come up over here, and it will connect up to this highway. We will have a highway connection over here, but we can have it split and also service this neighborhood, so we can have it stretch through here and connect back up, and even connect at a couple different points so people can access this road. And I feel like if we add walkways, maybe a lot of pathways and things, I feel like we could get away with having this be a one-way system. I don't know. I mean, the traffic here in this circle could be maybe too nuts. I don't really know. But I think it's worth a shot to try it. So, first thing that I want to do with this then, with that in mind, is get housing in here. And, before we do that, I realized we didn't actually finish. We're jumping around so much. We need to get down some waste management. We need to get down some waste processing. I keep forgetting about that. So that's another thing that's going to have a lot of traffic. Now, quite honestly, it would probably make a lot of sense to move the power. And then, but we were going to have this. Yeah, we were only going to have this connect via this side. I don't think I want this connecting over to here because I don't want people using it as a cut through. Maybe a walking path. But again, this island isn't going to be very sexy. Yeah, I think probably the best play is over to here. Well, they aren't having the trash issues just at this moment. Maybe we do something sort of as a little bit of a placeholder. Maybe, what if I put a recycling center down here? What if we just did that? And actually, that's not the worst. That is not the worst thing. And what I'm going to do is use some of the decals that I have. I believe I still have those. Do I not have? I'm not sure if I maybe have all of those installed for this playthrough. I don't. Which is fine. It's totally fine. But it's just you can get some gravel details to then cover this up. Although I could probably just do this with the surface painter. Perfect. Just so it feels a little bit more integrated with the road next to it. I think that's perfectly acceptable, and I think that that should be enough to service this area for now, at least. But we are going to have to get that probably pretty quickly, because I don't know if we're going to have that same kind of access over to here. So let's make sure all this is watered first. And I guess we'll have to start a new piece off of this. Always remember 440. $440 cost and up. So just a little bit of that overlay. There we go. And maybe it's not houses every other. We could also define maybe some of their backyards using a little bit of fencing, perhaps. I don't know. We are working on a curve, so it might be a little tricky. We are going to have to get some services down here. And that is where I don't know how that plays yet. Yeah, the services. Ugh, see, it's just, we're running up, you know, we don't have this tile. We don't have this. So maybe we wait. Maybe we have to wait on this. And we have to maybe push more into the downtown area. But see how certain things will affect others? It's really a snowball effect. You know, so many other things. So what it could do is we could define... Well, I don't want to build... Okay, I don't want to build too much over here either, because this is going to have to morph at some point to something else. We're just... It's... we're running into several different things here, which is totally fine. I'm even hesitant to work on the other side of this until we start to know more about what's happening there. Well, we're over 21,000 at this point. I mean, just me babbling about has given us, you know, 2,000 population in the last, in the last video. So, what if we just started to work over in this section to continue on some of this downtown living up in here? Let me bring this through, not through, but just so it connects a little bit better. And then all of this can be residential as well. Honestly, I probably can get away with this being... I guess I don't know where these roads are going at this point. If this is going to cut through, I mean, we're kind of now just, you know... Maybe these just end. Is that crazy? Maybe they literally just end. I think I'm going to trim these back, though, just to give a little bit more of a gap between the off-ramp there. Feels like maybe another building should go in there. We're going to need to get some commercial going. And so it's possible that some high density commercial can go on this main road. Across the highway there. And I'm not going to do anything on that side just yet. Did I set the speeds for this? If not, I should. 60? Because these are 50? No, this needs to be faster. I think we go 80 on these roads. And then those can stay 50. Because again, I want people to use, when possible, use these avenues. And this can also be 80. That's heading directly onto the highway like that. Yeah. Yep. And that's starting to come in. That should start to dive the demand for some of this, because these are all high density. Maybe not as much as I thought, though. I want to give a little bit of a buffer between these, so I feel like we should probably put something of some sort of, I don't know. Maybe another So one gap sort of there. Pull that back. Something can go in here, maybe. I don't really know what... Because we gotta start thinking about some of these larger buildings, you know? The transport tower is nice because it's high, but it's not too high. Although, there are those nice... These buildings that come with the Modern Japan pack that are really nice. Some of them are very tall. Like those are gonna be like down here. You know, that's like this kind of area. But I would like, you know, there's always variance, right? There's always sort of tall buildings that jut out of the sky somewhere. So perhaps it's something like that feels so downtown. Those Art Deco buildings. Just thinking about something with a little bit of height. Maybe the servicing services office. Feels again. We could do this large. The science center could go down here. Could be a nice bridge between. Okay, yeah. That actually could be a nice bridge between the commercial. It's also a nice building kind of when you come look at it from the highway side. And then maybe it's just sort of plazas on this side going up to it. Yeah, that'll help boost that as well. And then back here, I don't know. We can just sort of decorate that to some degree. Or maybe even just go up right against it. It'd be a nice noise buffer, maybe. I like that. I like that. Okay. More residential. More residential starting here to this spot. Can even do that. That's fine. You know, we're obviously not maximizing zoning here, but what I'm in my head, this sort of road here, like again, fencing, perhaps even a walking path along next to it. I don't know. We'll figure out a way to sort of integrate this so it doesn't feel so, you know, cut off, I guess, from the rest of it. More people in this as well. I'm going to do some low... Actually, what I'll do is some office buildings right there as buffers. And then more high density residential. Yeah, and then it might give us a little bit. This could maybe be some sort of a little bit of a park or something. A little bit of a plaza or park. Yeah. Okay, that's coming together. But see how that just that one larger footprint breaks up the zoning quite nicely, I think. Yeah, okay. So then over here, we still need to sort of define, you know, how this all comes together. This is going to start to get a lot more busy now. We're going to start to see how this is going to function, if it's going to function properly or not. So far, it looks okay, but I imagine this is going to get busier. You know, I'm thinking, did we set the speeds on this? This is 100, and that's 100. I think this needs to be 90. I don't know if that's actually going to do anything. It just feels weird having the expressway be a faster speed. Gosh, maybe this should even be 80. Yeah. Yeah, let's do 80. Do 80 there. These bits can be 80, and then this would be 80 as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to have any impact on people using this, but it is nice to see people coming down and getting off here to then head into downtown. It's going to make this intersection very busy, this one as well, especially since we're going to have way more building. But of course, you have to keep in mind as well that this is going to connect. This is going to turn into this avenue. So this is essentially another, you know, on-ramp, off-ramp type of situation to get onto the main freeway. But we just, again, have to unlock those tiles. Let's see. I did a little pathway. There. Starts like maybe right there. And bridges that road. I'm actually going to pull this down a bit. So it takes away a little gap there. That will link up to that. Then we'll have another piece connecting to the back side of these buildings. I'm gonna have to eyeball this, which is fine. Something like that. And then we can even, you know, have some sort of a curve in there. It's gonna get all borked. Off. Something like that. Another piece there. You know, add some greenery in that, and that gives us sort of a nice little pavilion, parkish kind of area between these buildings. And again, maybe this continues straight through. Honestly, this could be bike. Maybe this is bike path connecting up. Oh, right, because we do need to get the bike trails moving. It's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess, you know, you could bike down to here, and then this could all be bike along this edge. And it could link up to there. That'd be a solid use for it, right? Again, I think we're gonna end up putting path, or not path, fence along here. These are all bike roads already. Question would be getting across if they want to. Because what we also could do is have a bike. Oh. Okay. We're doing a little bit of a detour, but I think it'll be great. So, where did we ever make a bike path through here? Oh, this study hall burned down. Okay, well, made people very happy. We have some sewage problems. Oh, water and sewage. Okay. Water. Where are we getting water from again? Wait, where did we end up deciding that we're... Oh, yeah, we're trying water in right here. This is temporary. Pop a couple of those down. Okay, and then we have the water treatment facilities that we're putting over here. Again, this island just keeps getting bigger. But... It's okay. Maybe we can, in the future, we can maybe move some of this stuff, but... There. Great. Okay, wow, sewage, yeah. Well, we also haven't unlocked the advanced water ones, so... I'm kind of wondering if this is going to have to get... These clover leafs, these sort of in-game clover leafs that are built... Again, these don't really scale that well when it comes to traffic. It's doing a pretty good job right now, but there's actually quite a bit of traffic moving through here. But it's not the best. It's not the best system. I still really love how sort of almost hidden this like intersection is that we have here. I just realized this. I'm kind of like looking at this again, and I'm really happy with it. We have a lot of traffic, of course, but, you know, not too bad on here. Okay, I'm getting all sorts of sidetracked. Where was I? What were we doing? Oh, yeah, the bike road. The bike road. Yeah, the bike road. So we have this walking path. Crossing over there. So we had the bike path starting way over here. And linking up to this bike road that stretches around here. I think this initially was biking, but then when we decided to put the trams in, it's now a tram road. Which means that we're going to want to extend that bike trail all the way down. Gosh, I'm jumping all over the place. See, this is quite a massive project, but yeah, these are now more of them are complaining about trash. We honestly, as a very, very temporary solution, could put a couple of those down right there. It's going to create pollution, but we'll get rid of them as soon as we put in the industrial sector. But it's a very, very temp solution, because again, we're not quite ready to jump the gun on making that area. I guess we could do it. I don't know. It's okay. That'll be fine for now. At least it should be able to service this area quite nicely. And 2 is probably overkill there, but it's whatever. Okay, so yeah, so the bike path can continue all on this side, because I like that. I think it's a nice little touch. And it can go onto the highway. We're gonna slide these pillars down. Both sides. There. Make that straight to there. And then it can go on down to here, but then maybe they can just use this part to then connect up back up to this road, which will then connect up to this, which then connects up to this. And then as far as going across, I think that would actually be a really nice way to bridge these areas, is having a bike path. And what I'm gonna do is slide these down. Is it gonna mess with the piping? Nah. Okay. So we're gonna do a raised bike path that runs along the this road and the railroad tracks. Like so. How cool of a bike path would that be, you know? And this will come down. Will it come down, or maybe it'll go around the back of this and then link up to somewhere over here? Extend to the campus? I don't know. We don't really have a lot of bike functionality over here yet. Really. But it'd be a way to connect to the train station as well. I mean, you know, the thing is they can obviously bike on the roads or on the sidewalks that go over this, but I think it would just be really nice to sort of create this. Oh, we could go around the backside over to here and then have another cut through. Oh yeah, cut through the campus. I like it. I like it. So then we'll have a couple pieces to that. So push this out. Give ourselves a little bit of room here to go around the side. Okay, and then it'll come up and link up with that road. Or go along the side of that road, rather. Great. Okay. So this is going to essentially come down. Like that. And then we'll come down here to there. And this will turn, kind of following along this. And maybe we fake a little hill situation. That. a little bit smaller. Back this up, actually. Back it up again. Get nice and gentle of a slope. Not convinced that's gonna look good, but we'll try it. Oh, actually, not too bad. Yeah, and a very good sloping. We can sift that out or put some trees around it to not make it feel so weird, or we can, add a little bit of this out to here. Blah, blah. And this can extend up and over this. Like that. Very cool. And that is very much like a campus. I mean, even where I live, we have a crazy bike system that runs through the university campus where I live, which is really cool. It's a very, very fun ride too. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. The time just flies. The time just disappears. What did we even do today? No, we did a bunch of stuff. We did a bunch of stuff in the downtown area. I know we're jumping around a lot, but it's kind of like this is sort of our centerpiece, right? This is sort of where everything's coming together, and I think we're now starting to sort of put all of the roads, no pun intended, to all of this, the center of the city, and this is going to be where all the people live, and the most of the people live. It's going to be a huge hub. It's going to be a lot of traffic. So I think we're trying to just kind of sort of get to the point where we're connecting all of the pieces up, and I think that's probably why this feels like we're jumping around a lot. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I hope you learned something in this episode. I hope it's helpful for some of you in your own builds, and you're inspired to do some new ideas in your builds. But thank you everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. Bye everybody.